Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to discuss Class 10 Science 1 lecture series, Chapter 1 Gravitation, Numericals Part 2. If you have not seen the previous video, the link is given in the description box. Let us start with the next question. That is, an object is thrown vertically upwards, reaches a height of 500 meters. What was its initial velocity? So an object is thrown vertically upwards. It reaches a height 500. Okay, on reaching the height here, that is 500 meters, its final velocity will become 0. We want to find out the initial velocity and how long will the object take to come back to the earth. How long will it take come back to the earth means time taken to go up plus time taken to come down. That is total time t is equal to, we know time taken to go up and time taken to come down are same. We have proved in the previous video. So t is equal to 2t. Total time taken will be equal to 2t. So first we will find out the initial velocity. First we will write what is given. Final velocity v is equal to 0 meter per second. Now height is given, that is s is equal to displacement or h is equal to 500 meter. G value is given 10 meter per second square. Okay. Now when the object is moving upwards, okay, it is moving against gravity. So G will be equal to minus 10. We want to find out initial velocity. Initial velocity and time taken. Okay. We know that the formula for finding out initial velocity, if s and v is given, we can write from Newton's third equation of motion, v square is equal to u square plus 2as. Substitute the values. That is v is equal to 0. 0 square is 0 is equal to u square plus 2 into minus 10 into 500. 5 2s are 10. So minus 10,000 will come. We will get u square minus 10,000 is equal to 0. Okay. Or u square is equal to 10,000. Therefore, u is equal to root of 10,000. Root of 10,000 is 100. Therefore, we can write u is equal to 100 meter per second. This is the value of u or initial velocity. Now we want to find out the time taken. Okay, for that we can use the formula v is equal to u plus at. That is 0 is equal to u value we got 100 minus, because acceleration is minus 10. Minus 10 into t. Or we can write, take minus 10t to the left side, we will get 10t is equal to 100. Therefore, t is equal to 100 upon 10. That is equal to 10 seconds. Therefore, the time taken by the object to come back to Earth is equal to 2 into t. That is 2 into 10. That is equal to 20 seconds. I hope it is clear to you. Let us solve the next question. Next question is, a ball falls off a table and reaches the ground in 1 second. So ball is falling from a table. Okay. Assume g is equal to 10. Time is given 1 second. Ball is falling from a certain height. So its final velocity, ball is falling from a certain height. So its initial velocity is 0. Okay, we want to find out speed on reaching the ground. That means we want to find out final velocity. First, we will write what is given. Initial velocity is 0 meter per second. Time is 1 second. Acceleration is 10 meter per second square. Okay, we want to find out. To find final velocity and height h or displacement s. Okay, we know the formula for displacement is s is equal to ut plus half a t square. Substitute the values. That is s is equal to u is 0. So first term will become 0. Half into a is 10 into t is 1 square. 2 and 10 will get cancelled. 5. 1 square is 1. 5 into 1 is 5. So we got s is equal to 5 meters. So this is the height of the table. We got s is equal to 5 meters. Okay. Now next we want to find out the time. From Newton's first equation of motion, v is equal to u plus at. That is, v is, we want to find out v. Okay, v is equal to u is 0 plus a is equal to g, that is equal to 10 into t is 1. So 10 into 1 is 10. So we will get v is equal to 10 meter per second. This is the velocity of the ball on reaching the ground. I hope it is clear to you. Now let us solve the next question. The mass of Earth and Moon are 6 into 10 raised to 24 and 7.4 into 10 raised to 22 kilograms. So we will write what is given. Given mass of the Earth, let it be m1. m1 is equal to 6 into 10 raised to 24 kg. m2 is 7.4 into 10 raised to 22, mass of the Moon. Now, distance between them, that is r is equal to 3.84 into 10 raised to 8 kilometer. In textbook, it is given 5. Change that. Okay, it is 10 raised to 8. Now, calculate the gravitational force of attraction between them. We know universal gravitational constant value is 6.7 into 10 raised to minus 11 Newton meter square per kilogram square. We want to find out gravitational force here. We know that the formula for gravitational force is F is equal to gm1 n2 upon r square. Okay, substitute the values, you will get the solution. That is F is equal to 6.7 into 10 raised to minus 11 into 6 into 10 raised to 24. M2 is 7.4 into 10 raised to 22 upon r square. That is 3.84 into 10 raised to 8, the whole square figure. Okay. First, we will solve the power of 10. Okay. Now, 3.84 square is 3.84 into 3.84 into 10 raised to 8, the whole square. That is, you learned this identity, a raised to m, the whole raised to n is equal to a raised to m into n. So, 8 into 2 is 16, 10 raised to 16. Numerator, the power of 10 is here 1 minus 11 plus 24 plus 22. Now, I'm going to take this 10 raised to 16 to the numerator. If it is positive, it will become negative. Negative will become positive. Okay. Here it is 10 raised to plus 16. When I am taking to numerator, it will become 10 raised to minus 16. So here I am writing 10 raised to minus 16. And this I will do. Okay. Now, 6.7 into 6 into 7.4 divided by 3.84 into 3.84 is, on solving, we will get 20.18 into 10 raised to, now 24 plus 22 is 46. 46 minus 11 and minus 16 is minus 27. 46 minus 27, we will get 10 raised to 90. So we got F is equal to 20.18 into 10 raised to 9. On approximating this, we will get. We can add 1 here. Okay. That is 20.2 will come. Again, we can approximate it. That is, we can write this as F is equal to 2 into 10 raised to 20 Newton. Unit of force is Newton. Okay. This is the gravitational force of attraction between Earth and Moon. Now let us solve the last question. That is, the mass of Earth is given. That is, mass of Earth, let it be M1 is equal to 6 into 10 raised to 24 kilogram. Distance between Earth and Sun, that is R, is given 1.5 into 10 raised to 11 meter. Okay. Gravitational force is given, that is F is given 3.5 into 10 raised to 22 Newton. G value is given 6.7 into 10 raised to minus 11 Newton meter square per kilogram square. Okay. We want to find out mass of Sun, that is M2. Okay. Formula, we know gravitational force formula is F is equal to G M1 M2 upon R square. From this we can find out M2. That is M2 is equal to cross multiply F R square upon G M1. Substitute the given values, you will get the solution. That is M2 is equal to F is 3.5 into 10 raised to 22 into R square. R is 1.5 into 10 raised to 11 the whole square upon G is 6.7 into 10 raised to minus 11 into M1 is 6 into 10 raised to 24. That is equal to 3.5 into 1.5, that is 15. 15 square is 225. So 1.5 square is 2.25. Okay, into power of 10. Here 10 raised to 22 is there. Now 11 the whole square. That is 11 into 2, 22. So plus 22. Denominator. Okay, here one minus 11 is there. And here 24. Minus 11 when it goes to numerator, it will become plus 11 minus 24 upon 6.7 into 6 will come. Okay, that is M2 is equal to. On solving this, 3.5 into 2.25 upon 6.7 into 6. On solving this, we will get 0.196 into 10 raised to 22 plus 22, 44. 44 plus 11, 55. 55 minus 24. 55 minus 24 is 31. So into 10 raised to 31 will come. This we can approximate it and write as 1.96 into 10 raised to 30. 1 point we have gone to the right side. So 31 will become 30. That is 1.96 into 10 raised to 30. Mass it is. Mass unit is kilogram. So we can write mass of Sun is 1.96 into 10 raised to 30. I hope it is clear to you. If you like the video, please do comment and also share with your friends and classmates.